Guys, I'm back with another Foam Brewery beer. This is Another Trip Around the Sun 2019 edition. Again, this beer is going to be a week old in the can, and I want to just preface this by saying I had this beer on tap, I think, and that's actually what got me to travel to the brewery. They didn't have a lot of beers on selection that you could get in cans, and I really wanted cans, so I got this beer. But what's interesting about it is I got two versions. I got the 2018 version and the 2019 version. It's the first time I think I've seen an annual vintage for an IPA because again they're releasing it fresh. It indicates to me that they're keeping the malt and hop recipes for each year very separately so that in 2019, this is the 2019 edition and they say it on the label, they came up with a malt and hop profile that they want to re-release on a fresh rotation. Versus in 2018, they had something else. I have 2018 in my refrigerator, and I have 2019 in my refrigerator, but they're both a week old. I I've never seen a brewery do that as of yet, and it doesn't offend me. It's just interesting how that's how they differentiate the two editions of the IPA. A lot of places will just make variations of IPA. A Citra base, a Mosaic base, a Galaxy base, or it's the super mega edition versus the standard edition, or it's you see what I'm saying? So they did it by year, which is a little different. But this is the 2019 malt and hop edition of Another Trip Around the Sun. I had this beer at a brew pub, fresh. It was very tasty. I was a big fan of it, and I thought, wow, Foam Brewery has something going. And that's why I picked up some beer before I came home. Looks delicious in the glass. Looks like grapefruit, kind of pineapple grapefruit juice mixed together. I love it when a beer looks like that, don't you? Oh, let's get a nose on it. There's a little bit of like dank grapefruit in there. Mmm. Yeah, there's this kind of like dank, I won't say rotten, but there's like rotten grapefruit. I don't know how to explain it. Fermented grapefruit. Like something about it is like almost sun-dried tomatoes. I don't know, hang on. Some white grape. It's not coming off as smoothie like in the nose. Again, it's like the other beer, it's capturing some herbaceous notes. I swear there's something tomatoey, something green, something vinyl. And not vinyl like a disc, but like vines. Like there's something about it that reminds me of that. Like you're walking through a garden that has like vine ripe tomatoes all over it. It's something like that. Vegetal. I'll call it vegetal. Not super sweet or like fruit smoothie. It's more vegetal and vine ripe vegetables. That's kind of what I'm getting. There is some grapefruit like cut right in there, and maybe I'm getting a tomatoey sort of thing. Like seriously, like smells great, but it has that vegetal thing. It has that vegetal thing. So let's dive in. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I had at the bar. That's a good beer. Crisp, crisp. You are. I'm telling you, there is something slightly tomato-like in that beer. I don't get that often with IPA, unless they're telling me that there's tomato in the beer. But something about this, that's tasty. Yes, Here's how I'd explain it. Very, it definitely has grapefruit, but again, that vegetal vinous quality goes into it too. And you get a little bit more like maybe pineapple juice. If you could combine like pineapple juice, very dank grapefruit, and tomatoes, that's what I'm getting from it, and it's legitimate. I'm serious. Like there's a slight vinyl vegetal quality to this beer, and it's delicious. It's really good. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That's so enjoyable. Mm, that is delicious. 8.5 percenter. Mouthfeel in the middle is wonderful. The flavor, it all hits you in the middle of your mouth. It's boom, explosive, delicious. Again, I'm mixing like some fruity notes like pineapple, grapefruit, mostly. Not we're not in the orange Julius or smoothie or mango juice even. We're not going there. We're sticking more again towards that tart, vibrant land where you're getting grapefruit and pineapple totally, but that vegetal thing that goes through it is really good. It's very pleasant to drink. I had this at a brew pub in Vermont, and that's why I actually went and picked up some more because I was impressed by what I had. Now, I don't know if this is the same exact beer I had on tap versus the 2018 variant. Again, they do their annual variants in different cans and they re-release them. So 2019, 2018, and they're both brewed at the same time. So it's a different malt and hop bill. So I'm interested to see what the 2018 tastes like, and I might do a side by side. I'll find a time where I have like an afternoon to enjoy that, or my SO is somewhat. Maybe she can go enjoy the day, and I can do this when she's not here. And so I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to figure out. But for a one-off beer review, guys, I can tell you this is a world-class beer. It's not as sweet. Their beers are not sweet. I've learned that. They're not sweet. But they are plenty juicy and vibrant on a very good mouthfeel. And if you like pineapple juice or white grapes, sort of that Chardonnay, I think you could really, really like this brewery. Their IPAs are capturing some of that acidity and some of that more tart juiciness, and it's very, very good. And yeah, I think like a slight popcorn taste. I do get a little bit of that maybe from the malt they used, and it's really good. Um, this could be a 100. It's dancing on it. A part of me like wants to give it the 100 because of especially the price, $19. It's a very good product. Um, I'm a spoiled brat because I've had Trillium and Treehouse out the ass. I've had Trillium and Treehouse by the gallon, and I've had the best of the best, right? So this beer is in that realm. It's dancing with the giants, literally. But maybe it's a 99 or 98. But it's like if you want to give this a 10, go for it. I would always accept a glass of this if you hand it to me. Like it's worth a purchase, no doubt about it. It's just so easy, and there is that nice grapefruit, pineapple. I think that's the three flavors: grapefruit, pineapple, white grape, mixed together, and it's so easy. Their beers are very good on the mouthfeel, they're really capturing a great malt profile, and they're just fantastic food pairers. You could drink this with anything. It's not going to be too chalky or too bitter. That's why I love this at the restaurant, because this beer, I had pizza afterward, and it's like this was perfect for a night of like some pizza. Like it was literally the perfect accompaniment to pizza, and good pizza, not trash pizza. Good, we had good homemade pizza up there. I'll tell you that right now. So that is a 98. But if you want to argue a 100, I don't blame you. It's in that discussion. Really tasty stuff. It's getting a 4.5 from Untapped, which is really good. Again, that's you're dancing with the world class category at that point. It's wait a minute. Well, Untapped is full of shit because either wait a minute. They re-released it. Wait a minute. Untapped, you need to update your reviews because, let's see. Oh, no, the people are coming in with the new reviews. It's a relaunch for the anniversary. Oh, I'm a lucky son of a gun. I got this on the anniversary? That's why they're doing this? Oh, wow. This is the anniversary party. Lucky. This is a one-time re-release. Maybe. Or maybe they just released this at their anniversary as a special. As long as they can produce this yeast, they can make this edition 2019. All right. Foam, we crossed the right time. You guys are making some killer IPA. Keep it up. I'm glad I got to try your beer. And the fact that this is an anniversary edition is really wonderful. I think a 98 is a fair score for me, but I'm a snob. I've had, like, King Julius and Max Legroom, and I've had, for IPA, I've had all the Cutting Tiles. I've had Very Green and Very Hazy, and I've had a bunch of others. All the metals and everything. Death metal was ridiculous. And it's like, I've had all this ridiculous IPA. So the fact this is a 98, it should be a compliment. It's like, this is really good beer. And it's well priced. And nobody will be disappointed buying this with their money. So pick it up if you have a chance. It's a wonderful beer. That's going to do it for me.